We are at 1019 Capitol. There is some trash that needs to be hauled off immediately, as there's a citation on the front door. The roof looks like it's actually fairly new, which is good. Foundation, it's not perfect, but it seems a little better than I expected. The foundation is probably recommended to have somebody look at it to see if it's in good condition or not. But the roof does look pretty good. As far as the exterior of the home, I would recommend having it painted and getting skirting done. Obviously, those are things you would do after you have the foundation adjusted if that's something that you decide to do. There are some light fixtures that need to be replaced. This fan is pretty good, but there are some light fixtures and ceiling fans that have some broken pieces, excuse me. It does need a full interior paint as well, which some of the doors and hardware is going to need to be switched out. The blinds, some of them are good, some of them are broken. Most of the closets look pretty good as far as having a shelf and rod for storage purposes. You've got some holes that need patching throughout, some imperfection on the walls. The plug and switch covers throughout, some of them are painted over, they're broken, they're dirty. So that's one cheap way that you can kind of refresh the interior of the home by doing that. The AC is probably going to need to be serviced. The dirty vents usually indicate that whoever was living here did not change the the filters as often as they should have. So I usually like to get that checked out. Some of the interior doors need to be replaced. That's one of they can try to find the glass that goes there over the bulb. If not, they may have to replace it. The laminate flooring looks pretty good. You could keep it potentially. Unless you're wanting to get a higher price point for the home, then I'd put in something a little bit nicer. But if you're just wanting to do your standard vendor finance without getting fancy on price, then it would be acceptable for you to keep the laminate. The vinyl here in the restroom is ripped. Also, when you walk here on the restroom floor, there's a lot of give in the floor right here. It's very soft. That usually means that at some point there was either a toilet leak, sink, tub, something was leaking and has basically rotted the subflooring underneath. So you should probably replace that. The vanity is broken. It's actually pulled away from the wall also. Should probably be replaced. The toilet seems to be okay, just needs to be deep cleaned. Same thing with the tub and shower here. I'd personally have it deep cleaned, resurfaced, and then replace the hardware in there. I'd put a new upgraded mirror, bigger mirror, so that it covers the imperfections there on the wall. This door to the restroom needs to be replaced. Here you have your hot water heater. It is a gas hot water heater. Just storage closet. Some trash that needs to be cleaned out. Here's your electrical panel, which looks fairly good. You have your washer and dryer hookup here. That's for the dryer, the plug there. That's the washing machine hookup. Got some trim that's broken. Got a broken light fixture there, broken blinds. And this is another restroom. It is a very small restroom. Toilet looks fine. My recommendation, there's no storage here at all in this restroom. So my recommendation would be to put a large cabinet up above the toilet. That way, towels, things like that could be stored here in this restroom. The tub, again, same thing with the other one. It needs to be resurfaced, the walls and the actual tub, and then replace the hardware and shower head there. The sink is okay. It's kind of cute. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, which is nice, but there does need to be a mirror there, and the light fixture looks okay. If you're going for a more fancy, upgraded look with this house, I'd recommend doing tile all over the walls. Maybe like a white subway tile with black grout, something that would look nice. It's a small bathroom, so maybe it would help with making it look more spacious. This door does not match any of the other doors in the home. It's just a super flat door. Again, if you're looking for basic vendor finance pricing range, that may be acceptable, but doing something more fancy would require upgrading a lot of those things. And going to the kitchen here, I am going to recommend, there are no countertops here. So you obviously need new countertops. These cabinets are not in the best of shape. They're very, very old, probably original to the home. You could either replace the cabinets or keep them as is, but at minimum, I would recommend replacing the countertops. There is a gas stove. There's a microwave. We don't know whether or not those work because we don't have power here. There's also a refrigerator on site. Looks like it's been kept pretty clean, so you could keep that too if you wanted. And then again, more signs of settling. You see the cracks in the walls. That's from foundation movement. Then we have the backyard here. We are missing some skirting around the exterior of the home. Backyard, missing some more skirting there. There's some more trash out here. I think I mentioned before the roof actually looks pretty good. I'm not sure if maybe they had it done while they were living here. Got some broken fence here and more missing skirting going up the side of the home. Then you have a shed here. You can leave the shed standing. It's just for storage mainly. But I'd probably paint it and clean out a bunch of the junk that's here. And this is 1019 Capitol.